Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more of our Pokemon Crystal really randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, I believe we helped out Lance, and we caught ourselves 3 Electrode who were randomized to 3 different Pokemon, of course. And since they were static encounters, we caught them. So I went ahead and, well, didn't do anything because I'm not really sure what we do next. We stopped the Team Rocket people in the Rocket hideout, but I believe they had mentioned something about taking over the radio tower. But unfortunately, I haven't been to the radio tower to get myself a actual radio card. So we will have to go back to Goldenrod City, I believe. I'm not sure if we can take on the Mahogany Town gym yet. I guess I will go into the gym and see what's going on. I just want to see what the levels of the trainers are because I have my Pokemon at around level 30. So I think that should be okay. I feel like I'm going to have to get to like level 35 before we face him because he's one of the, not the last gym leader, but one of the last gym leaders. And they've got a level 28, so I'm guessing his ace might be level 32? I don't know, I have not looked up his level up moveset on his Pokemon, or actually any of his Pokemon, or what his levels are. Because it's been quite a while actually since I've played Pokemon Crystal. I went into bulk mode, as you guys know, and I got a lot of episodes bulk recorded. So I really didn't need to record anymore, but I thought, you know what? Why stop now when we literally probably will need as many episodes as we possibly can? Because, you know, with my luck, something could happen and I want to make sure I have as many episodes as I can possibly have. That way, in case anything does go wrong, we're covered. So I do know for a fact, well actually not anymore, I don't know. Parasect is actually a fire type in the game that we had over there on my husband's computer. But in this game, he's actually not a fire type because Sacred Fire was super effective on him, so I don't have to be scared of Parasects or Paris or anything like that anymore, which is actually very nice because I was totally scared of encountering them. It just scarred me for life that Paris used Flamethrower on my Pokemon and killed it. I was just like super upset about that. But since we've moved it over to my computer, the typings of course have all changed, and of course our Pokemon typings have changed as well. So we got kind of a revamped new team, but they're still pretty good. I'm actually really happy with the team we have now. And I don't know, I'm thinking the more that we keep fighting all these trainers that we might actually need to go ahead and take on the gym leader right now. We might actually can take him on in this episode. I know for a fact from Jasmine that we're probably not high enough level yet because Jasmine had like level 30s in that area and she totally destroyed us with her Umbreon. Which we now know why, because we caught an Umbreon ourselves. It was actually one of our static encounters, I believe, for one of the Electrodes in the Rocket hideout. So we caught one ourselves, and I actually figured out why it was doing so much damage. And it was mostly because of me, because I super sped through and didn't read what move it was using, but it was using Bide. And yeah, once you attack something twice with Bide and it attacks you back, that's gonna hurt a lot. So I'm definitely more cautious of Umbreons now. But I really want to just fight these guys, mostly because I want to get as much money as possible. I do know that I need to probably buy a little bit more, some healing items before we actually take on Pryce, and I really do want to go check and see though if we can actually take on the rockets down there at the radio tower, because since I don't have the radio card, I have absolutely no idea if they're down there or not, because when you go to Goldenrod City, you're supposed to get a radio card, and then when you have the radio card, you can listen to the radio, and after you actually take them out in Mahogany Town, you should get a call from like your mom or something, and she says, hey, the radio's got this weird thing going on with it, and there's these weird people talking about some weird stuff over at the Goldenrod radio tower. You should probably check it out. It's either Mom or it's Professor Elm. I know it's somebody who calls us and tells us we need to take a look at the radio tower over in Goldenrod. But since I don't have one and I never picked one up, I just didn't bother to do it. I don't think they're going to call me or talk to me about that, so we'll have to go check that out, basically, is what we need to do. We'll have to go check it out. I don't know if we'll actually get through it in this episode because we're taking on the gym trainers here. I want to basically have all the gym trainers taken care of because I'm thinking what I might do is probably next episode, since we won't get to it now. Since you are a psychic type, I believe, faint attack should be super effective on you. But since we probably won't get to do anything with the radio tower right now, I think I'm planning on doing the gym trainers this episode. We'll go down to the radio tower and see if they're there, and if they are, we will probably end the episode there. And then next episode we'll do the radio tower along with Pryce. We'll fight him at the end. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, episode-wise. I just had some time left after I finished up another episode of another series, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take this time here to record some Crystal. Why not go ahead and do it? Oh, hello, he is baton passing to Nidoran. Okay. Weird, you didn't use any stat changes and you baton passed? Not the smartest idea, buddy. You went into a Nidoran as well, which obviously was terrible. But we're gonna take it out with a Thunderbolt. Might as well. I mean, what's this thing gonna do to me anyway, unless it just so happens to be a dark type, but I've been noticing a theme here. The gym trainers have been having some pretty crappy Pokemon, so if that has anything to do with what this gym is gonna be like, I'd say we're gonna be okay. Oh, and of course, he had to use Perish Song. Why would you use Perish Song? This is your last Pokemon. It's obviously going to faint. I'm just gonna go ahead and actually take Togetic out of here. Actually, you know I'm not. I'm using another Thunderbolt because this will kill it before the Perish Song actually ends. And I'm not going to worry about that. You can't baton pass, you can't change out into anybody else. Togetic doesn't have a chance of fainting because we defeated you. So yeah, get on out of here, buddy. Ooh, you can tell me Pryce's secret? What is it? The secret behind Pryce's power? He meditates under a waterfall daily to strengthen his mind and body. Alright. I think we only have one more person to battle in here, so let's go ahead and do that while we're here. Because I don't really feel like figuring out the gym puzzle, the floor, right now, because I don't like ice puzzles, as you guys know if you've watched some of my older series. Some of those freaking games have the worst ice puzzles, and I am terrible at them. So I definitely don't want to have to worry about figuring that out right now. And I feel like if we were to be able to do the Rocket Hideout, it would be great anyway. Because we definitely, not the hideout, we already did that, the radio tower, because we could definitely always use some more levels. And this is a good way to get some levels, is by going ahead and doing this, because it takes a long time to train, just training them in the wild, against the wild Pokemon, because they're not as high level as we are. And we're coming to a point in the game where the levels are just kind of eh. So it takes me a really, really long time to actually go ahead and train them up and get them to where I want them to be level-wise, which is really bad, because that's one of the reasons why I decided against doing the, oh, what are they called? Ah, geez, can't think right now. The grinding montages, there we go. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing the grinding montages, because as we grew in levels, it definitely was going to be longer and longer periods of time for me to grind, and considering I didn't have any way whatsoever to speed up the video other than to speed up the game itself, because I don't have any way to edit things right now, I just thought it would be best if I just cut those out, because they're really not needed. It's not like I'm doing any cheating. I'm literally sitting here in the grass and going back and forth and training my Pokemon. So I shouldn't have to worry about that at all. But we are going to go ahead and surf back over here to Goldenrod City real quick like. Because we can actually, well, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and buy some healing items while we're here. Buy like 10 super potions. Because I don't know if we can buy hyper potions just yet. We should be able to. Maybe if I go to Goldenrod, I'll be able to get some hyper potions. So we need to make our way over to Goldenrod right now. I don't have anyone with cut, do I? No, I don't. I will go through the National Forest, or National Park then. And do that real quick, like. We should be arriving in Goldenrod any second now. There we are. Okay. So let's head on over to the radio tower first. So the rockets are standing outside the radio tower. That must mean that they have taken over. But first things first, I'm going to get a, I'm gonna go ahead and get this radio card here. Oh, dang it. This. This. No. This. And no. Alright, thank you for giving me radio cards. So let's see. They are actually here. They are not. Okay, so they're not taking over the radio tower yet. I don't know if I have to like talk to them or something. Maybe I need to talk to that rocket guy. Well, this is the radio tower. What do you want, you pest? Scram. Take over the radio tower? What? It's none of your business. Okay, so apparently we do have to take on Pryce first before we can take on the radio tower. I really thought you had to take on the radio tower first before you did Pryce. Maybe that was in Gold and Silver. Or maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly because, well, I'm playing through Crystal for the first time in like years. It's been a long time since I've actually played through this game. And I realized I forgot to go back and get hyper potions, but I think I should be okay on hyper potions. And potions as well. Let's see, we have 9 hyper potions and 18 super potions. So I think we should be okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually challenge Pryce. I'm gonna try to figure out this dang puzzle. Because I definitely want to go ahead and take on Pryce, I guess. Why not? I just have to figure out this stupid puzzle. I hate these ice puzzles. Annoying. I have to get over there. I go this way. Oh, where do I go? Here? Well, no, that just takes me right back where I was. And that takes me there. I need to get right there in front of him. I need to get over there. Oh, I know. Okay, is this right? Go over here. Go up. Go over. No, that's not right either. Well, what the heck? Stupid ice. Here, here. Here? Here. Okay. No. Be right here. Up. Here. Ah, there we go. Figured it out. Okay. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's just take on Pryce. Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I too have seen and suffered much of my life. Since I'm your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been with Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Pryce the Winter Trainer, will demonstrate my power. Alright, Pryce. Show me what you got, buddy. Hopefully you're not going to be anything like Jasmine, but we'll see. Alright, he has 3 Pokemon, and he leads with a Blissey. Alright, Blissey is going to start. Okay. Don't know what typing you are, Blissey, but I'm going to go with a strong Thunderbolt. And that's doing nothing. Right, oh, right, and you're going to withdraw. Dang, these things are already defensive as it is, and you're going to withdraw. Nice. Okay, so that's not very effective. And it's using Spite. It's not very effective and it's a dark type. So, are you a bug type? Let's go into Raikou here. Because if it doesn't have anything to really hit us with, we should be okay. Let's use Sacred Fire and see if it's... Wait, it wouldn't be super effective if it was a normal. Oh, it is super effective. Okay, so it has to be some typing that's weak to fire. So it could either be a grass type or a bug type, and since Dark wasn't very effective against it, I'm guessing it's a bug type. Well, I'm just gonna keep using Sacred Fire. I mean, no other reason. I've got the one and only Raikou here, who should be one of the main reasons to use Sacred Fire. So, might as well go ahead and do it. And I really hate that it's using Spite on me. Because unfortunately, I'm going to be out of Sacred Fires now. But one Dizzy Punch will take out Blissey. Blissey is actually really strong. Really strong Pokemon to have as a trainer, a gym leader, because they're very defensive. They have a lot of HP. Alright, next he is going to send out an Ursaring, which we have an Ursaring, but its typing was changed, so I don't know exactly what typing it is now. But I think it's an Electric type. So I think I'm going to stay out with Raikou. This is an Electric type. We should be able to be pretty effective on it. It can't do anything to us if it is Electric type, since we are ground typing. Okay, we are ground typing and it's using Solar Beam. That's not good, so I'm going to switch out into someone who can take a ground type move. I mean, a grass type move. I would say we need to probably go into Vaporeon, because it is fire grass and it double resist. So let's switch out with Raikou here. This thing is packing some definite heat, so no Solar Beam is going to affect Vaporeon very much. So that means you could be a grass type. So I'm gonna go for a Fire Punch here, see what it does. I'm pretty sure you're an Electric type, but I guess not. I guess you are a grass type. Because Fire Punch was super effective, and you used Solar Beam, so... Definitely happy I switched out, because Raikou would have been dead. And that was his ace too, level 31, so I think we're okay on levels. Last, he's going to use a Snorlax. Okay, great. Don't know what typing Snorlax is, but I know it is extremely, extremely bulky, and has amazing attack stats, I guess, because it does hit pretty hard. Level 29, so we'll see what he's working with. I'm going to try to confuse him with Dizzy Punch, because if he can hit himself in confusion, that would be great. Double Slap. Are you still a normal type? That would be pretty actually ironic if you're still a normal type. How come you're hitting so many double slaps? You should only be hitting 2. Double Slap is 2, not 5. And you get a crit. Well, that's what you deserve. You deserve to get confused for that. Thanks. Hit yourself? No, you're gonna double slap me and miss. Thank you. Well, since that's not doing anything, let's use a Dragon type move. Maybe it's a Dragon type. Is it? It is not. Okay. It did flinch though. So... I don't want to figure out what typing it is, but I really don't want to switch out because all it's using is Double Slap right now. Actually, if it's using Double Slap, I can send out Lugia safely knowing that it will not affect me. Uh-oh. What are you about to use? What are you about to use? I'm switching into Tyranitar. I really am. I'm doing it. Sky Attack? Yeah. That would have hurt. Probably gonna hurt Tyranitar. Whew! Dang. Let's go for a Rock Slide. Just because. It could be Flying type. It is super effective, and it did use Sky Attack, so I'd say it's a Flying type. So get on out of this, Snorlax. We don't need any more from you. Alright. We have defeated Gym Leader Pryce. Yes, of course, we have. I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Thank you! Alright, we got the Glacier Badge from Pryce, and he's going to raise the special stats of our Pokemon with it, also giving us a nice gift in TM16, which is going to be randomized to, drumroll please, Skull Bash. Alright, I can sell that for some money. I don't really want to teach you Land Skull Bash. Now we should be getting the call. Yes, Professor Elm. Miss, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. They were talking about Team Rocket. Do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. No worries, buddy. No worries. Okay, so now we need to go and head toward Goldenrod because... There we go. Ahem, we are Team Rocket. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Giovanni, can you hear? We did it. Where is our boss? Is he listening? Alright, well he's probably not listening, but we definitely need to head over to Goldenrod City because we need to do some major damage to the rockets. But let's see here, I probably need to switch up my Pokemon a bit. Togetic, you can get switched around. You're level 32. So we'll switch you with Vaporeon. We can now use Whirlpool, but I'm definitely not looking forward to teaching any of my Pokemon Whirlpool. It's just not a move I want to teach them, so I'll probably have to get a slave on the PC to teach it Whirlpool. But before we actually end off the episode, I'm going to head on over to Goldenrod City, and I'm going to get myself... You know what? Can we buy Hyper Potions here now, since we have another badge? We cannot. Okay. I'll check Goldenrod then while we're there. We need to head down there to Goldenrod anyway, for the Team Rocket guys. I'm actually glad I did pick up that radio card, because I feel like if we didn't have it, it wouldn't trigger that event. Or it would. Maybe Professor M would call me and tell me the same thing, but who knows. Alright, so let's go to the Goldenrod department store here and see if we can buy some Hyper Potions, because I have a lot more money now and I should probably sell some things as well. Okay, only Super Potions, but I am going to sell this regular potion. I don't need that. And it's TM for Skull Bash. And Sketch. I don't really need Sketch, honestly. And I'm going to check with, I guess, some other people. I'm gonna buy some more Great Balls. Why not? I guess we can't get Hyper Potions here. This is the X items. And this guy has the proteins and stuff like that. This is the TM guy. That's it. That's the roof. Huh. Okay, well I don't know where I got those Super Potions from, or Hyper Potions, but I guess I'll have to go and figure that out again. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and end off the episode here, guys. In the next episode, though, we will head on over to the radio tower here, see what the Rockets are planning and what they've got going on up there, trying to get their boss Giovanni to come back. But for now, ending it off here. So I will see you guys next time in some more of our Pokemon Crystal Really Randomized Nuzlocke.